Hello and welcome to Runescape, and today was released a new quest. This quest is a free-to-play quest, so everyone can access it. It is quite light-hearted. It is the Gower quest, to sort of mark 15 years of Runescape. The Gower brothers, Ian, Andrew and Paul, came together to create a quest. So it's going to be light-hearted, lots of references and jokes and stuff throughout. I quite like these sort of quests. So you begin the quest by coming just south of Varrock. This farm has been expanded quite substantially. You'll need 34 quest points, so the same as Dragon Slayer, and you'll get apparently quite a lot of rewards. You get post quest rewards as well. It says you need some combat gear and food. I don't really know how much combat there'll be in it. Hopefully it doesn't scale and it's nice and easy for me, but oh well. So yeah, I'll begin the quest by speaking to these guys. After speaking to the Gower brothers, they'll tell you that they want you to find out why the cabbages are not regrowing. And that's about it. They said they're not going to tell you any information, and they think it's fun that you find out all yourself. So start off by heading into the west room of the village, the farm, and you'll get some pure essence. If you go outside, you'll get a broccoli thing. You need to spin the broccoli on the spinning wheel to turn it into a string type thing. Then you need to search the water barrels to go and get sort of pendant-y thing, a cabbagey pendant. And then you need to search the scarecrow, which is in the cabbage patch, and then you can combine all the items. You then need to infuse this amulet with magic, so you need to flip over the pure essence that you first got and use it on the amulet to turn it into an amulet of cabbage speak. This took me quite a while to go and find out, so I apologise for all the sort of cuts and things like that, because I was sort of checking other pages and noise and stuff like that. So yeah, once you've done that, you can then speak to the cabbages, and they'll tell you that they want some party hats. Go back to the Gower brothers and tell them that they demand party hats, and that otherwise they'll riot. And the Gower brothers will just hand you 4 party hats to go and equip them with. So you go and do that. And then they go and say that they're still not really growing, so you need to go to behind the scenes. To get this behind the scenes, the cabbage says that you need a disc of returning. So head back to the Gower brothers, and Andrew has a disc of returning. He just happens to have loads of them, as you do, all these rare items. So once you have that, you then need to head to the Dwarven Mines. So head to the Dwarven Mines and go down the ladder, or the stairs, whichever way you enter, and go west, almost as far west as you can, sort of where the dwarf shops are. So not the last chamber, but a little small chamber before that, and head to the bottom of it, and then activate your disc of returning. You can use the disc of returning to sort of give an indication of which direction you're meant to be heading in. You'll then enter a pitch black room, where all you can see is yourself. There's a couple of things in the room. So there's a table, a couple of walls, and yeah, a skeleton in the corner. So start by searching the table, which is kind of around the middle of your screen, or should be. You'll get a couple of stones, then throw them at the wall to the left of your player character. Skeleton is on the very far left, then there's a wall, then there's a table, then on the right there is a bumpy wall. So if you search under the table, if you right click where the table is, you can search under the table and there is some oranges. You can then eat one of the oranges and you'll get a key. Use the key on the right hand side, and you'll get a tinderbox. There's also a web above this bumpy wall, and once you light that, a skull will fall out of the web. You can then put the skull on the skeleton's head, and then a door will open to the main behind the scenes. As you can see, it is pitch black, so it's kind of hard to know where all the things are on the screen, but it gives you hints, as the things that you'll need to click on next, they will sparkle. So it will tell you whether you need to use the table, whether to use the bumpy wall, whether to use the regular wall, and that sort of stuff. So once you do that, you'll head into the main behind the scenes. Once you're in the behind the scenes, speak to the bartender in sort of the middle, if you want, who will tell you that to find the missing pieces of the life altar, you should speak to the spider on the DJ thing, which is right in the very middle of the room. Speak to him and he'll tell you that there are 3 pieces that you need to collect. One of the pieces is known by Steve, which is the Chaos Elemental, which is found sort of to the west of where you come in. Another one is known by Thok, who is on the northeast of where you come in, and the third one is held by Lucian, who is in the northwest sort of side from when you come in. Each of these has a little challenge that you need to go and do. So the first one that I attempted to do was the Steve Chaos Elemental one, who tells you that the Grand Exchange is broken. So there are a bunch of portals to various places, lots of characters that you can chat around here. The portal to the Grand Exchange sort of system is right next to Steve. So if you enter there, there's a lectern-y thing where you can choose to fix pipes. So this is basically just a pipe puzzle, and it's a fairly tricky one at that. If you log out and come back, the puzzle will reset. You can also reset the puzzle by right-clicking on the puzzle if you get stuck. So the idea is to get all the pipes to go from one end to the exit, and they all sort of follow each other with the same sort of size of pipe. On the screen, you'll see me just sort of finishing it off just now. It's not fast forwarded. So from the top, you start off with a thin pipe, follow that all the way around. It goes quite wiggly, as you can see. Then there's a thick pipe, which sort of goes through the middle, and ends up at the top. And then there is the bottom pipe, which is also fairly thin. It's sort of a medium-sized pipe, and that roughly goes along the bottom. Now the problem is, I found this a problem. I think it's sort of a bug, is that after this, so once I've completed the puzzle, I will highlight on the screen which one is actually wrong, and where it needs to be flipped. So one of the turny pipe things needs to be flipped, so that it works, which is a bit wrong with where it should be. It fits with the right size, this should be right, but I'm pretty sure the little turning thing's actually wrong, because when I flipped it, it is right. If you click around, it gives you lots of messages about things being wrong, but yeah, so this is the correct solution, apart from one little bit, which I will highlight on the screen. Once you've completed the puzzle, a piece of the altar will spit out at you. After this, the next sort of one that I did was the Lucian one. So I went to Lucian, who again, northwest, who says that the wise old man stole it from him. So you need to go and rob the bank to get it back from the wise old man. So head into the portal next to Lucian, and you'll end up in a bank, a bank vault-y sort of thing. You need to figure out the 4 things that, like 4 points that you need to use to break in. So first speak to the clerk, the security staff person at the beginning, and that will be 1. Then you need to speak to the security guard at the vault door, that will be 2. Then you need to have a look at the vault door, and that will be 3, clue 3 and 4. So you then need to go and find 4 people who will help you break into the bank. So the easiest one is speak to the penguin who is at the bar, and all you need to do is say that you'll do it. You'll be the one to enter the things. The other people that you need is Guthix, so you need to go and find Guthix and tell him about an acting job, and he says that he needs you to go and do a little job first, and he heard about some cabbages wanting an actor to go and play the role of Guthix, of all things. So they're on the other side of the bar from him. Just have a chat with him, say that you've got the right person, and then speak to Guthix again, and he'll agree to do the job for you. The other person, well, I guess 2 people that you need, is you need to speak to Skeleton. I've forgotten their names now, but Skeleton, the intro people to RuneScape in the past, Skeleton and the little soldier guy. They will tell you that they want you to give tea to all of the Jagex sort of staff people. And to do this, you speak to the bar staff, say that you'd like 5 cups of tea, and just head around the bar giving out the 5 cups of tea. So that's pretty straightforward. And then after you've done that, they'll agree to help you break into the bank. And then finally, you need to go and get Romeo to go and help, who distracts the bank staff person. And he says he wants hints on dating and how to chat up people. To do this, head over to the God Wars bosses, speak to them all individually. After you speak to them, they will then give you a tip, and you need all 5. After you've got all 5, go back to Romeo and sort of explain, and then he'll agree to go and help out. With that all done, head back through the portal into the bank vault place, and speak to the bank staff at the front. Romeo will then start all the chat up lines and stuff like that until he gets distracted. Then you can head to the security guard, and he'll get told off by Guthix and teleport away. Then you'll head to the vault door, and the vault door will get teleported, well, just sort of deleted. Step through into the main room and click on the bank chest. The penguin will then give you instructions of how to open it, and after that, once it's opened, you'll get another piece of the life altar. Now for the next, and in my case the final piece, head to Thok, who will tell you to go through the beta portal and speak to Max. Max will tell you about that you need to go and get, he trains and gets skills to 99 early in the beta room server place, and he wants you to do the same and get 3 99s in the beta skills, and he'll give you another piece of the life altar. So the first skill is meant to be mounts if you head through the green door. So if you stand on any of the red pads, red squares, just go and copy what the guy at the front is doing on the interface down at the right, and it'll usually just go through all 4 of the different poses, and that will get you to 99 in the riding skill. Up next is the sailing skill. Step onto the red square again, and you will. You also need your weapons unequipped here, and you'll have yourself a little boat. To get XP in this, simply go up to the bubbles and the whirlpools, and you can also attack the little AI battleship people. If you keep clicking on them, you'll fire cannonballs at them, and that's how you eventually get XP to get 99 in sailing. The final skill is the bank standing skill. There is a mock-up bank, run into it, and stand there. Your character will keep trying to run out every now and again, getting distracted and stuff like that, in which case he'll run out of it and you'll need to run back into the bank so that you can stand in the bank. This just takes a little bit to go and get to 99. All the skills should be relatively quick, probably 2 minutes to go and get to 99. So they don't take long, and then after this you can speak to Max and get the final piece of the life altar. with all the pieces, speak to the spider DJ again, and he'll tell you to head to the Life Altar, where there is a Life Altar portal just sort of behind you. Head through here, and you will find a graphically reworked Black Knight from one of the Camelot quests, King Arthur quests. You need to kill him again and again and again. It's sort of like the Monty Python version of the Black Knight, who just won't sort of die. So you need to call upon the Gower brothers, who will cabbage your Mancer and drain all the life runes and turn them into cabbages. This will cause the Black Knight to properly die. Well, I say properly die. He then mentions that he was only trying to kill you so that he could get your Disc of Returning, in which case Andrew Gower just gives him a Disc of Returning so he can return anyway by being nice. So that is the Life Altar repaired. You can then finish the quest and speak to the Gower brothers for more rewards. And that's the end of the quest. So I have 1 quest point, 15 coins, Brassica Prime Godsword Cosmetic Override, Caramancer outfits, so that's that thing, Retro Login Home Teleport animation, Crispy Cabbage Follower Pet, and Black Knight Titan model toggle in the behind the scenes pub, and 2 treasure hunter keys. So I'm going to go and speak to them, go and get some XP lamps afterwards as well, which is based on your levels. That quest was quite nice. I quite liked it. Quite a lot of new assets. It was a lot of jokes and stuff. I like speaking to the characters. It's pretty cool, really. I quite liked the idea of having that infinite room where it sort of repeated itself over and over, which is quite nice. Dark room was maybe a bit annoying, but hey, it sparkled to give you hints of what to do, and I'm not a fan of that pipe puzzle, because one of them I think is wrong. It's meant to be of the same size pipe, and it's not. Anyway, I'll be mentioning that in the thing, because I'm speaking this and then I'm speaking over the other bits afterwards, but this is live sort of commentary. Anyway, let's see what rewards we get. Apparently, more of a rewards. So that's the lamp for all skills at level 30. I want to put it in that, but won't let me, and I want to put it in farming, but won't let me do that either. I guess dungeoneering. Can I put hunter? No, can't do hunter either. Okay, guess it's dungeoneering. 1,500 XP for that. Right. I get my Cabbage Speak amulet again, and do I get anything else? Lamp. Free to play skills to level 50. Oh yeah, because it's a free to play quest, so the rewards will, for some reason, can only be used in free to play skills. This is all the free to play skills, so I guess dungeoneering again. Since I've only got member skills that I want to 99. XP, skills to level 10. So all skills level 10, all skills level 30, and all skills level 50. That gives me 250 XP. Right. That's quite a low amount of XP, but fair enough. Lots of cosmetic overrides. I quite like the behind the scenes sort of place. It's quite cool. So yeah, that's the quest. Leave this area. That takes me to the behind the scenes place. How do I leave? It's not going to be Grand Exchange Maintenance place. What's this small portal? I imagine I can probably just teleport. Nope, not that one. How about this portal? Oh, there's Black Knight Titan again. his beard. I like him in his weird, bad graphics form. I quite liked all the jokes about graphic reworks and content and stuff. I don't know how to get out of here. Let's see if we can just teleport. Oh, I probably have to use this disc of returning. Back to Runescape. Yep. And here we are. Cool. And I imagine we get to keep this if we want to return there again. So, that was the Gower quest. Pretty cool. I quite enjoyed it. It's quite funny. There's even Romeo talking about why they removed that quest and this quest was allowed, kind of thing. So yeah. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.